Okay, good morning everybody and welcome back to Applegate Farms. It is I, ClayDoh, the one and only host for today's episode. So, we have some things that I want to get done today, so let's not waste any time and pull up the to-do list and get right into business here. So, we are going to go back to the skull caverns today because I want to continue mining iridium for the ultimate goal of getting that crystallarium shed. I almost said crystallarium keg shed, which is completely wrong, but that is the eventual ultimate goal for our next big thing that I want to do for the farm. So our goals are as follows. We're going to reach level 50 in the skull caverns. We're going to mine 30 iridium and hopefully slay 5 crabs. I don't think we often see crabs in the skull caverns, so that's going to be one of our goals that I want to try to accomplish. So those are 3 things that I want to get done on the to-do list so we can move it out of the way and bring in the daily question. Okay, so since I'm going to the skull caverns, I'm going to ask you guys a skull caverns question. So, how much iridium have you mined from the skull caverns in a single day? I don't know if you're going to remember the answer to this because it's probably been a long time since you've been to the skull caverns or you don't hardly pay attention, but maybe just give me like a ballpark estimate if you can't fully remember. I want to see like how much iridium people are able to mine in the skull caverns, because I think it's a lot of fun just to see how people do in the caverns and things like that. So let me know your numbers in the comment section below. But with that being said, let's get into the video. And I am watching this. I'm actually recording this video post Cowboys Bears game. And why did we lose to the Bears? Anyway, I'm going to get into that later. We got to talk to the wife first. Have you spent any time with Calvin today? I've not. I've just woke up, but I will in just a moment here. Hi, Calvin. Calvin is sleeping because it's a rainy day, probably. Good boy, rascal. Okay, let's check the weather and news and all that stuff. So let's see what we got going on here. So it's finally going to be sunny after like 3 days in a row of rain. And that's the wrong thing there, wrong tip. Let's see. Okay, we have neutral luck. So we should be decently well in the skull caverns. All right, so first thing we got to do, let's clean up these lightning rods so they can actually do their job and not have the lightning kill any of my crops. Do they? No, lightning can knock down trees. I'd have to remember that as well. I would love it if we have just sunny weather for the rest of the time that my melons are growing, because I want to have a whole full crop of melons, you know? Anyway. Okay, so as I was saying with the Cowboys-Bears game, bear with me, I gotta get my thoughts out on this. Oh boy, where do I even begin? Our defense is abysmal, dude. Like, we were just giving up big play after big play. So Kent wants a starfruit for their anniversary. I am growing some on Ginger Island, so I can get you one, Kent. I'd be more than happy to. Okay, so we'll do that at some point, but man, it was just a really bad day for Dallas. The offense looked fine. I think I saw the, so I'm gonna be honest, I didn't fully watch the game. I was keeping track of it through fantasy because I was busy doing other things during the game, but oh boy, it was just a bad time. I think Dak still looked decent, at least in terms of points. It says he threw 2 interceptions, but from what I've seen online, one of the interceptions was just like a bad tip off of Pickens, and the other one is just a bad play call, because why do you throw a pass at the 1-yard line? Why are we Seahawks 20, I want to say the 2015 Super Bowl with that one. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Seahawks 2015 Super Bowl. That's a game-winning play, and you decide to pass instead of use Marshawn Lynch and run for like 2 yards. Ay, ay, ay. That's right, I have my ball knowledge. But yeah, it was a bad game for Dallas. Because of how we played against the Bears of all team, I'm honestly just going to make a prediction now. I think the Cowboys are probably going to win at most like 4 or 5 games this season. So it's just not going to be a fun season to watch. But I'll still keep track of them because I'm, at the end of the day, still a Dallas fan. So you gotta stick with them through the good and the bad. And the ugly. Today was ugly. Alright, so let's put all this stuff away because we're not going to see... We're not going to have any use for this stuff just yet. And then put the crimson fish roe away. Very good. I don't think the star fruits are done on Ginger Island. I think those are going to be done in like the next, I want to say 5 days. I think we only planted those like sometime last week, so I'm not concerned about those. One thing I want to do before I go to the desert for Skull Caverns is first I got to grab some bombs and stuff and prepare. But I also want to stop by the Adventurers Guild because I haven't been there in a while, and I think there's some rewards that we can collect, so gotta do that. Just take all these. That should be all the healing I should need. Grab... no, that should be good. Actually, no, I'll go back inside the house and grab the crab cakes. Because, I mean, I can't exactly say no to a 16-minute speed boost. Like, that's basically the entire day in the mines, so... Grab just a couple of those out of there. All right, so let's quickly run over to the Adventurers Guild and check that out. I'm actually going to leave Bolt by the minecarts right here. And then I'll just take the minecarts to the mines and then just go around the corner. Quickest route, I guess that is a shortcut, but... Okay, so we're not doing that today because I'm not going to waste like 4 more hours. 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. That's ridiculous. I would never do something like that. Alright, let's go to the desert, shall we? But you know what? Going back to the Cowboys game, at least in fantasy, Jake Ferguson got me like 21 points. So, Big Fergie's got me covered, man. In Fergie, we trust. Honestly, he's been one of my favorite tight ends for Dallas, so I'm happy he's been performing well. That makes me quite happy. Alright, anyway, let's waste no more time and get into these skull caverns. We have 50 floors to go down. But plenty of time, because time does kind of slow down here, so... Surely we can find something good, and maybe, perhaps, we can get some music. Seems we don't often get music for some reason. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! And that is why we picked the mining mastery. The prospect of getting 4... Oh my gosh! What? Okay, so I'm gonna count the iridium bar as 5 iridium collected. So we're already at 7. So we'll have to keep that in mind as we continue to go downwards. Can I get 4 jade from this? Oh my gosh! This is the best day ever. All right, check for any other ores and stuff. No, so we're good. Moving on. Ah, music. I was wondering if we'd ever get any. Hey, can you drop like a couple more slimes that'll give me some iridium bars? No, I mean iridium ore works too. We'll take that. Here, let me mine this rock here. Does this serpent want to come by and attack me? Yes, he does. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't. Oh, yes, he does. So does his friend too, huh? I can take on the 1v2. Yeah, I'm familiar with your game. Get over here. Yes, sir. Okay, anywho. Let's see if there are any other ores around these parts. Excuse me, sir. I'm in the middle of something here. Yep, excuse me. Ooh, a pink cake. Don't mind if I do. That's a lot of slimes. When that day comes and I got the... Ooh. I think that's our first golden mystery box. Anyway, oh, let's go. I keep getting interrupted, but anyway, once that day comes where I get the slime charmer ring, oh man, that's gonna be an absolute game changer. Because slimes are just so annoying. Let's all be completely honest with ourselves here. Nobody likes messing with all the slimes and stuff. And if you do, you're weird. I'm just gonna say it straight up. You're a weird person. Alright, let's just place one of these guys down. Take out those mummies. Nice. You know, I think one of the enchantments I had for my sword on my perfection save was the Crusader enchantment. Which that one's a super nice enchantment. You know, being able to... what was I gonna say? My gosh, man, with the 4 drops. But anyway, being able to get... being able to just instantly kill the mummies, not even having to use bombs because it just blows them up, is super nice. Or is that, no, sorry, that's, no, yeah, the Crusader enchantment just removes the requirement to blow them up. Sorry. It's the napalm ring that I'm thinking of that should just do the trick for that as well. All right, before I go down, I am gonna grab this gold because gold is also very critical for the Crystallarium farm that I want to have. And I gotta remember, I can't be selling my diamonds now because I gotta save them up for the Crystallariums. So, hurts me in the short term, but in the long term, oh buddy, we're gonna be drowning in dough. Alright, just gonna keep going downwards if it's gonna keep giving me ladders like this. Could you imagine if we find another treasure room floor and it gives me another auto petter? I feel like at that point I'm obligated to build like another barn or coop or something. Honestly, it would most likely be a barn, because then I could probably fill the first one up with like a bunch of pigs or something, along with the cows and goats that we have. And also, I could use the second barn for ostriches, which I think I can get soon. I have to find one of the hidden journals on Ginger Island, unfortunately, so it's going to be all luck dependent, but entirely possible. All right, come on, serpent. Serpent. Get over here. Get over here! I'm not afraid of you! I'm actually kind of excited when the day comes that we'll be able to do the dangerous skull caverns as well. I think that'll be a lot of fun, but that's not for a ways out. Hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Attacking a man while his back is turned? That's crazy. Hey, see Gil for my reward for the Monster Slayer goal, though. W! I think that's like the third Monster Slayer goal that I have that I need to take. Oh, is my inventory full? It is. Okay. Lot of ghosts here. Oh my goodness. Lot of ghoulies. And what is this? A ghoul. A ghost. What is this? A manor. A haunted mansion. What is this? A cadaver. A skeleton. What is this? A cranium. A skull. Sorry, I don't know if anybody gets that reference, but it's like this weird TikTok where someone is like saying, how do you pronounce this, this, and that? And it's like various like spooky items, I guess. And this person was pronouncing it like a 1600s British guy. Unless that's how British people still talk, and if so, I apologize for any British people I may have offended by saying that. But then again, I come from the land of the free, home of the brave, so I really don't care what you think. Rah! Take that L in 1776, baby! Woo! America! Anyway, we got some ghoulies to take out here. We got some ghouls to slay. 4 more aquamarines. I think a bomb will work here just fine. Yup. Ooh, yup. Shall we? Fell 3 levels. Nice. Not a terrible amount of floors to drop down. How much iridium are we at? I feel like we're not doing that great on iridium right now. Only 8 of the 30 that we're looking for. Then again, I blame that we only have neutral luck here. Ooh, and this is not an ideal floor to fall to. Perhaps I can find a ladder quickly. That would be very helpful. Mayhaps from the slime? Nope. Okay. No, that's cool. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna grab this gold first, though. How much gold do I have? 38. Nice. Not too shabby. You know what? Here, I'll drop this in favor of the purple mushroom. Save that as like an emergency lifeline, I suppose. All right, this floor doesn't have very many rocks, so this should be a quick one to hopefully find a ladder, right? Yeah! All right, this one's just a walking simulator to the other side. Nope, or not. We're just gonna go down. Nice, more gold. Beautiful. Even more gold. I wonder how many slimes I need to slay to get this slime hunter achievement, or the slime hunter quest done for Gil. Because I know it's 1,000 slimes, so it's gonna take a while for me to actually get there, but I feel like I'm at least a good amount of the way there, right? I feel like I've slain a lot of slimes in our journey in this world. Surely, at least, right? Nice, 2 more topaz, beautiful. Add them to the collection. Just let that bug go through. Yeah, let's put a bomb here. Even though I probably don't need to, but yeah, that was kind of a waste. Oh well, that's fine. All right, surely a ladder will show up here. Or a crab, for that matter. We haven't even seen one yet. Not one crab. But then again, we have to, you know, see iridium for it, so not entirely helpful when we're not even near there yet. Fell 6 levels. Well, that's a little bit more helpful. Just place that there. Nice. Get over here! What, you wanted to fight so badly and now you want to run away? That's crazy, you little coward. Yeah, coward. Alright, come on, ladder. Yes, sir! Okay. Alright, that's actually iridium, which is fine, because, you know, we do need iridium as well as getting down deeper in the caverns, but I wouldn't mind seeing a crab as well, because I also know they do also just drop iridium as well. But, you know, we are not looking the greatest on iridium right now. Only 12 iridium. Ooh, and another diamond. Let's go. Grab that emerald. Oh, right, hold on. Let me figure this out. We don't need the white algae. We don't need it. In terms of gemstones, though, we're doing great. Let's put a mega bomb here and another one here. Okay, let's collect these resources because you can't just let them go to waste. Come on now. All right, now we can go down the ladder. Next floor. Ooh. This might be another opportunity for at least a regular size bomb. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, dude. Whoa, chillax. Chillax. All right, level 34. Surely at some point we're gonna see like a iridium ore that is actually a crab, right? Surely. Surely, surely, surely. All right, get over here. Let's do it. Yup. Yup, just take that critical strike to the face. And now we move on. Ah, perfect. This helps. Fell 5 levels. Nice. Now I only gotta focus on one of yous. Alright, I kinda do need to heal up, so let's just use one of these guys. Get a full restore on health and energy. Perfect. My goodness, you guys are coming out of the woodworks. Leave me alone! That's right. Fly away. You are scared. Alright, let's put another bomb right there. Nice. We shall take that stone and iron with a happy heart. Surely I can find a ladder here soon. We're only 11 floors away from 50. But I don't even think we're near. Yeah, we're not even near the amount of iridium that I would prefer. Can I switch to the sword? Oh, hello. Oh. I would have liked it if you were a ladder. I bet the ladder's just actually right up here, isn't it? Isn't it? Yep, there it is. Shocker. Ooh, lots of stuff here. Okay. How do I not have room for the ruby? Goodbye, cave carrots. And let's just use another mega bomb right there. Nice, would you look at that? Yet another hole. Down we go. Another 3 levels down. Sweet. Only 7 to go. I should have said mine a whole bunch of gold instead of iridium. I didn't realize today was gold day. My mistake, original gangster. And now it's midnight. Not looking good so far. But I did put stuff in the bin, so I could potentially just, like, stay here until 2 a.m. and just conk out. In the ultimate quest of attaining the to-do list. Oh my goodness, are we actually gonna mine everything and not find a ladder? Please! This is bombable right here. Crab check. Oh, your crab check false. Get off of me, bro! Get off of me! Alright, anyway. We do have to mine this, so... Yup. Yup. Is there any more iridium down here? Some rubies, some amethysts. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it since I'm over here, but not happily. How much rock do I have? Oh my gosh, 359? That's pretty good. Hey, we'll take that. All right, anyway. We have 5 more floors to go, and it's almost 1 a.m. It's not looking good at all, unless I just... All right. Sweet, we made it. Level 60, just like I assumed we would. Oh, goodness. That was kind of scary. I had to lock in there. Hold on. Just drank that to get myself back up to full health here. All right, come on. Oh, come on! How much iridium now? That's 5, so 27. No! We're gonna be 3 short. Wait, hold on. No, get over here, get over here, get over here, get over here. Get over here! 2? We're at 29? No! Oh, it's so bad. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Anyway, let's pull up the to-do list and go over everything, I guess. So we did reach level 50 in the skull caverns, which is great. We only mined 29 of the 30 iridium, and we didn't find any crabs. So we only got 1 of the 3 items done. And honestly, reaching level 50 was by pure happenstance with that godsend of a hole at the very end. So unfortunately, only 1 out of 3 done today. So could have absolutely been better, but it could have also been a lot worse. So we'll take it. We'll take the 1 out of 3 instead of going 0 and 3 for today. So I'll take that, but you know, oh well, it is what it is. But that is it for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. But as for me, I will be back tomorrow with some more Stardew Valley content. Bye!